Hi everyone, Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2011. It's Garaban here as always. The first one to talk about is Nintendo. They have announced that on January the 19th they will be holding a press event in America for details about the 3DS. Now hopefully what will come out of that will be the price point for the 3DS in all three territories, as well as the final release date for the European and US 3DS. The other piece of 3DS news that's come out is Nintendo's released a press announcement stating that they do not recommend children under the age of 6 to use the 3DS in 3D mode. They will be releasing the unit with a pin code parental control similar to the DSi version, but this will also enable parents to block the use of the 3D mode. They've also thrown this down as a catch-all advisory where they don't recommend pregnant mothers or elderly people to use the 3D mode either, which is rather interesting bearing in mind that obviously the DS has got rather large pull with elderly people from a gaming point of view. It'd be a bit weird to tell them not to use a feature in the latest console, but obviously again it's pure health and safety rather than anything else. Now that Christmas is out of the way, I can show you some of the recent purchases and recent presents I've received. The first thing is Super Street Fighter 4 for the Xbox. I know I've already got it for the PS3, but with the Street Fighter 4 release coming up on the 3DS, I thought it was worth picking up, and I actually got a very cheap deal. For people in the UK still looking to pick it up, you can actually pick this up for £12 in Asda. The next thing I've got is Rock Band 3. I wasn't going to pick this up originally, however, Game were doing it for £27, and I also had one of their lucky gamer codes, so I got even more off it, so happily brought that. And the last game I bought myself recently is this Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I actually bought the special edition because of the price was actually cheaper than buying the standard edition at the time. This comes with an extra character for the multiplayer and also an extra map. Interesting enough, if you have Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and you use the Uplay service, you will receive an email from Ubisoft giving you a code to access the map. Next we'll move on to what I got for Christmas. The other half was great and she picked me up a Kinect, so of course I have Kinect Adventures now with that. She also got me Dance Central and Connectables. Spent far too much time playing Connectables for some strange reason. Don't know why, but I have done. Obviously, just said she got me the Kinect camera, so I'm just going to show you that. Right, and here is the Kinect sensor. As you can see, if I pan to the side, I've got it sitting next to my PlayStation Move and my Wii sensor bar. If I zoom out, you can actually see how much bigger it is than even the sensor bar in length. It's actually quite a big piece of kit. Now I don't know if you can just see in here, but I'll zoom back in. Now as you can see, there's actually three what look like camera points on here. You've got the one on the left, which is actually the IR transmitter for the infrared camera. Then you've got the infrared camera, and you've also got the standard vision camera. And by turning my Xbox on, you'll be able to see how the unit moves when you first start it up. It takes a little while to start up compared to the normal Xbox. Actually, it has to start the Xbox up, then start up Kinect. But what you will see is the IR transmitter come on. That will be a nice bright light that you can see there. That's an infrared light, so it's only being picked up by my camera. You can't normally see it, you just kind of see a red light if you look towards it normally. And as I say, you wait a while for the, there you go. That's the Kinect unit starting up and finding the floor. What it then does is it uses that as a baseline to work out the position of people. And not to be outdone, I went out and picked her up some games for Christmas as well. I got her own copy of Golden Sun, the Dark Dawn for the DS, which she's been playing far too much recently. I think she's near the end, I've hardly even touched my copy. I also picked up Final Fantasy, the Four Heroes of Light, which she's not played yet because she's been too busy playing Golden Sun. She kind of believes this idea of playing one game constantly, I don't know why. I also picked up Art Academy, so I had to do some drawing because she played with it and really enjoyed it, so I picked up that. And I had to really scour around to find this, but this is the Sakura Wars game for the Wii, which got released earlier this year, which didn't seem to sell very well, basically vanished, and no one was carrying it. So I had to find this for her, because she's a massive Sakura Wars fan. And finally, this has just been released. It's the Family Guy It's a Trap. It's the third and final spoof of the original Star Wars trilogy. This is taking the piss out of Return of the Jedi. They they kind of have a go at themselves about this, saying that it wasn't something they wanted to do and Fox had pushed them to make money. Actually, it's quite funny. This is the triple play version, so it's the Blu-ray, DVD and digital copy. I just now want to talk about the two sites, roger.cheeky.net and cheeky.net, and also these videos. Now, the idea of doing these videos was to help me get momentum to build more and more to the site. Now, I've had a bit of a strange year and I've not really had enough time or momentum to get these things done. So, as of midnight, I've taken everything away from the site and I'm starting fresh. I've just decided it's time to wipe everything clean. You know, just start over. I've still got all the old content and I will start putting it up as I get stuff done, but at the moment I just need to start afresh. I need to start building clean. I need to get things planned and sorted and operational, and there's been other changes that means I need to really look at the back end and redevelop it all anyway. With regards to these videos, I'm still going to keep making them. I'm actually going to start linking them up to the site so they'll be available on the site. I've been doing these now and I actually feel I've put a lot of content up via these videos, and in fact I've put a lot more content via these videos than I have via the actual website itself. So by putting these onto the website kind of boosts the content that goes on there as time goes by. So yeah, for those of you who come to the site, don't give up. There's going to be a lot of new things coming along, a lot of changes will happen. I'm hoping, I'm giving myself 6 months to get the sites, both sites, functional and working with what I want and the features most of the features I require. I know it's a long time, but obviously that also means I will plan on trying to put content up as I do that as well. And again, with the videos, I'm going to try and improve these. I know they're a bit rough and ready made, so I'm trying to do things like that. I'm going to look into getting things like capture a video from consoles and things like that. Maybe you can do some playthroughs. We'll see. There's a lot of things in the pipeline, to be honest. But again, I want to thank everyone who comes to the site and everyone who comes to watch these videos. People who subscribe, great. You know, you're keeping me going just by subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, click on the subscribe button, and you know, please do, because you can keep up. If you haven't been to the site already, go have a look at it. Like I said, at the moment it's going to be very sparse, but things will change. Right, with that doom and gloom bit out of the way, obviously we've got 2011 underway now, and I just want to talk about some things I'm looking forward to. The first thing obviously is going to be the Nintendo 3DS. I'm so looking forward to this system. I've already got one on order. It's going to see new versions of Kid Icarus. We're going to see new Kid Icarus game, remakes of Zelda, Ocarina of Time and Paper Mario and Star Fox, Street Fighter 4 on a portable system which has directional pads and buttons rather than just touchscreen control. We're also going to get the new Professor Layton and also the Professor Layton Phoenix Wright crossover game. Then we move on to original DS games. I'm looking for things like Ghost Trick, which is coming out. The demo for which is available to download on your Wii using Nintendo Channel in UK and America. It seems really fun. It looks like it'll be a really good game. Then there's Little Big Planet 2, got delayed from last year. It's coming out this year, and it's just looking amazing. Things people are doing with it. Someone's made a workable XP desktop. I mean, you can't launch software in it, but yeah, it operates almost like XP does from the desktop point of view, which is amazing. You can do that with something that's basically a create your own levels within that sort of level of constructivity. Is brilliant. We've got Dead Space 2 coming out. We've also got Gears of War 3, which has been delayed now till the end of the year, but that will be coming out, so that's good. We've also got the other epic game, Bulletstorm, which is looking like it's going to be a lot of fun, and a lot of fun on multiplayer. Looks more fast paced than things like Gears, so that's going to be good. We've also got the Arkham City, the Batman Arkham Asylum 2 game, which really enjoyed the first one. I felt it was a great way, probably one of the best superhero games released, and hopefully they're going to do it again with the second one. We've also got the relaunch of Mortal Kombat, which is interesting because it looks like they've taken a lot of steps to try and take it back to as it was, but also try and bring new things to it. We've also got the new Zelda game for the Wii. It's interesting to see how a Zelda game made for the Wii rather than just a modified version of a GameCube game with some added Wii controls will turn out. And finally, hopefully we're going to see a release of the PSP 2. Videos out there show an Android based phone that has PSP features and also a dual analog touchpad that is to act as two dual analog sticks. Time will tell. So that's it for the video. Again, thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, click the subscribe button above. If you want to leave a comment, you want to ask a question that you want to answer regarding gaming, that easily just leave a comment below, or you can do it via my Twitter channel, which is @Galban. So what's left for me to do is to say Happy New Year everyone, have a drink, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video I do.